Hello there. No long cases. Thick as a button.
Ruby, sometimes that cannot be helped.
Hey there. What's wrong? You feel okay?
Physically, I'm fine.
Emotional?
It would sound ridiculous. I miss Lesley.
That doesn't sound ridiculous, but it's a little strange considering she lives here.
She also leaves here a great deal. She is always going to the hospital, and lately she's out in the evenings, like the casino.
Mm-hmm. That bothers you.
Oh, yes. It sounds very petty to even be talking about it. She deserves it. She needs to go out. She should go out. It's just that, oh, I put her through a lot lately, yes.
Well, you don't hear her complaining?
No, it's not her. It's just me, and maybe that's part of the problem. Maybe it's me that's why she's out so much.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. She loves and adores you.
I love her, Ruby, but I also miss her.
What do you want?
I want to spend more time with my wife. But I guess in my condition right now, that wouldn't be much fun for her, would it?
Oh, has it ever entered your head that one of the reasons Lesley is out is because she cares for you?
How do you figure that?
What, if you were home alone with her, what would you do?
But I would think of something. Guarantee you.
There you go.
Here I go what?
Pushing too far. Lesley knows you very well. I'm sure she thinks if she stays home with you at night, you will put a strain on yourself trying to entertain her.
That's not true. I would love the chance to entertain her.
You got it. One quiet, romantic evening.
How are you going to manage this?
Leave it all to me. First, I'll cook a wonderful dinner. And then I'll set the table with beautiful china and candles. Trust me, you'll love it.
It may not be quite so romantic if we have the rest of the Weber household underfoot.
Amy's on a cruise, Blockie's at work, and Mike will spend the night with a friend.
Then you've only forgotten one thing.
What's that?
Leslie invited you to the casino tonight.
Well, I just tell her I can't make it.
You've earned the night off, Ruby.
Well, and Leslie will owe me too. And you will have a wonderful romantic evening with your wife.
Thank you. And let's hope she is in the house tonight.
Oh, come on. When she sees that wonderful meal on the beautiful table, how could she possibly lose?
This might be a great idea.
Mind you, it is a great idea.
Well, are you ready for the responsibility then?
Dinner for two?
No. Rekindling a great romance. About time I got to know my wife all over again, isn't it?
Well, surely that's not possible. I see. Stand by. I'm hardly the type. I guess I'm going to have to pass on tonight.
Oh.
Well, the early flight to Montreal is already completely booked.
Oh, that's too bad, sir.
Oh, yes, it is. I was looking forward to seeing that play.
Can't you take a later flight in the morning?
No, I can't. I'm afraid I've got a 10 o'clock morning meeting in Montreal.
Well, you know, darling, I guess we're going to have to invite somebody else, and I thought we might ask the Scorpios to join us.
Well, normally I'd say yes, but I really think we should ask Alan and Monica.
Darling, we are with Alan and Monica every single day. I'd like to do something one evening without the family. No offense, sir.
No offense taken. I don't see how you put up with them in the first place.
They've been very kind.
Yes, they have been, but see, I don't understand your objection. Holly is your best friend.
I'm with Grant. I think a night off from that side of the family would do you a world of good.
All right.
Good, I'll call them right now.
No, that's not necessary. I have to return a blouse that I borrowed from Holly, and I'll just stop over on the way home and ask them then.
Well, why don't you run your errands now, Steve?
Do you want to come with me?
No. I think I'll stay here. Give me a chance to chat with my son-in-law.
Quentin, I would love to, but I've really got a full schedule this afternoon.
No, you can't put me off that easily.
Well, I'm not putting you off, really. It's just I've got a lot of work to do.
Maybe we should go then.
Listen, I didn't fly all the way up here just to get the brush off from Grant. Now, surely you can give your father-in-law a few moments of your time?
All right, yeah, of course I can.
Come on now, run along, my dear, and I'll see you later on, I promise. All right, Grant, let's talk.
Well, I've been called worse things.
I wanted to talk to you, and here you are coming to see me.
But I came to see Lesley.
Oh,
Well, that doesn't mean I wouldn't talk to you. What's up?
Ruby, you're not going to believe this. I have most wonderful news.
Ruby, what are you doing here?
I just came here to see you.
What's the matter with Rick? Who's with him?
Oh, no, Rick's fine. Mike's baby.
Okay. Why did you need to see me then?
Well, I'm sorry. I just can't go to the casino tonight.
Oh, no. Why?
Well, something came up, and I just plain don't have the time.
Oh, Ruby, that's a shame.
Arrange it.
Yeah, well, sure. Yes, of course. I mean, I want to take you there whenever you want to go. I just, oh, rats. I was just, ready for it. Well, maybe I can find somebody else who'd like to go.
Oh, well, I don't think you should leave Rick alone.
You just said Mike's with you.
Well, Mike's busy, but he's going to a friend's to sleep over.
Well, I think Mike can stay with his dad tonight.
Oh, he was really counting on it.
And I suppose Blackie can't get off from work.
Well, it looks like you'll just have to go home and have dinner.
Yeah, it looks like I don't have much choice.
Think of all the money you'll save.
Actually, I was real excited about all the money I was going to win. Oh, well. Say, Lovey.
Got a feeling you're up to something.
Well, it's all to the good. Now, what did you want to talk about?
Hello, Ruby. I didn't know you were working today.
Well, I'm not. I'm actually here on an errand of mercy.
Well, mercy request.
Thank you. I expect it to work out.
Yes, can I have 5 minutes? For the angel of mercy, of course. Thanks.
Well, my pretty girl, tell me what's going on in your young life.
First, I think you better sit down.
Oh, I hate that. Whenever somebody tells me to sit down, it's bad news.
No, Ruby, this time it's good news. I'm pregnant. What? Well, I mean, I think I'm pregnant. I'm not absolutely sure. I just went to see Dr. Mason. She took a blood test, and I won't know for a few days, but isn't it wonderful?
Slow down.
I feel like I want to tell the whole world.
Well, for the moment, let's just keep it to ourselves, huh?
You're not happy?
I'm just stunned.
Why?
Well, look, I don't want to put a damper on this whole
But you
situation.
are, Ruby. Oh, Ruby, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking I've gotten myself in over my head. Look, this time it's different. I know Brock loves me.
Do you love him?
Very much. And I want this baby.
Does Brock?
Well, I haven't told him yet. I want to get the results back from the test first, but I'm sure that once I tell him, he'll be as thrilled as I am.
Well, I hope so.
Ruby, be happy for me.
Okay. If you're happy, I'm happy.
Oh, Ruby, I'm going to have a baby.
Maybe.
Maybe. No, I'm sure. I can feel it. Ever since Brock's come into my life, everything has changed.
That's true. But he seems to be a straight man.
He is. He's a good man. He's kind. He's considerate. And he's making me very happy. Now, promise me you won't tell anybody.
Word of honor.
I've got to get the results from the test back, and then I'm going to tell the proud father.
Okay.
Well, I am sorry I didn't call first.
Oh, you didn't have to.
Good. Well, 2 things. First, here's the blouse you lent me so long ago. I'd forgotten you even had it. What's the second thing? Grant and I have tickets to see Leanna Oliver tonight in Macbeth, and we'd like you and Robert to go with us.
Oh, I've been dying to see that. I love Leanna Oliver. How on earth did you get the tickets?
Well, one of Grant's patients gave him 4 tickets as a thank you.
Ah, nice perks those doctors get. I'd love to go.
Well, thought I heard voices on the theater.
For Robert. Wonderful news, Robert. Remember I was trying to get tickets for the Royal Shakespeare production?
I couldn't get them, as I recall.
Well, we've got them now for tonight's performance, as a matter of fact. And I thought we'd all go to dinner first.
I'm sorry, but I won't be able to make it.
Oh, Robert, I'm sure you'll enjoy it.
Well, I'm sure I would too, but the work comes first, and I'm up to hearing it.
Oh, I'm so disappointed.
Well, that doesn't stop you two from going.
But I'd rather you came with us. Yes, we would too. Grant would be so disappointed.
Grant?
Yeah, he was so thrilled when he got the tickets.
Grant got the tickets.
Yes, he did, and he insisted that you two come with us.
Well, I see. Well, I guess I can't disappoint him in view of he's going to all this trouble.
Great, does that mean you'll be coming?
I can't think of a better reason to put off work.
That's wonderful. Grant will be thrilled.
Well, why don't we meet for dinner at the Floating Rib before the theater?
Good, good. I'll just call Grant and have him meet us there then.
Wasn't it thoughtful of Grant to think of us like that?
Very thoughtful.
I'm afraid I don't know what you're getting at.
Celia's afraid of something, Grant.
Afraid? Of what?
I don't know what or why. But she's even afraid to open up to me, and that little girl could always tell me anything. Now, something's going on, and I want to know what it is.
I wish I could help you.
Oh, you're going to help me. If I'm correct, and I usually am, I think that you're probably at the bottom of this problem.
Me?
Yes, you. Well, you can't deny that you've been behaving strangely. They take those phone calls to me, for instance.
Quentin, I'd like to apologize for those.
Well, why did
I was under some strain at the time.
Well, why did you just say anything to Celia? I mean, she didn't know anything about them until I just happened to mention it.
You told Celia that I called you?
Well, naturally. I don't have any secrets from Celia.
Quentin, I've been under a great deal of pressure.
It's a lot more than pressure, my boy. Are you behaving irrationally lately? I mean, first you call me and insist that I invite Celia to Long Island because she needs to get away, and then the next thing I know, you cancel the trip, just like that. And then you call me on the telephone and you go on a long tirade on how much you love Celia.
I do. Make no mistake about that.
Well, you're supposed to tell her.
I told you I've been under a lot of pressure.
Well, it's a lot more than that. I mean, she told me that there's a whole string of things that are both frightening and absolutely inexplicable. What about this Scorpion thing?
A bizarre accident.
A bizarre accident that almost killed my little girl. And you know what astonishes me is that no one even told me. I don't like this, Grant. I don't like it at all, and I'm not going to leave here until I get all the answers.
All right. You're entitled to that. It no longer makes any sense to me to try to cover it up.
The truth, Grant.
Yes, the truth. Quentin, I may have a serious disease.
What?
I had just had some tests done the first time I called you, and I was awaiting the results, and I wanted Celia out of here because I was afraid that I might come apart.
What were the results?
Inconclusive.
What does that mean?
It means that I had to have some further testing done. It could well be that I have a fatal disease.
Good Lord, you're serious.
I'm quite serious. I just couldn't tell Celia about it. She's been so happy lately, and I knew that the news would destroy her. But I had to let it out with someone, and that's why I called you the second time.
And that's why you wanted to make me know that you loved Celia, just in case something happened.
Yes, sir.
This is a devastating piece of news. Well, what is this illness? I mean, does it have something to do with the scorpion sting?
No, it's a rare blood disease. It's a name I'm sure you wouldn't even recognize.
Well, can you do anything about it?
Just wait and see. In the interim, I'm having some further testing done.
Well, you must tell Celia.
No, Quentin, she is already under enough pressure.
But you'll want to know.
Please, sir, I am begging you, don't tell her.
I don't know. Part of me thinks that you're stupid for not telling her, and most of me thinks that you're very brave indeed.
Quentin, I couldn't bear to see her hurt.
Is there anything I can do?
Well, you could leave me your number at the estate in Canada in case I have to get in touch with you.
Well, maybe I should stay here in town.
No, I think that we should continue with life as normal as possible. This way, if I take a turn for the worse, I'll have someplace I can get Celia to quickly where she'll feel completely comfortable.
I'll be at the Seaford estate. It's the home of my wife. It's up there in St. Agatha. I'll give you the address here. It's very remote, but Celia's always loved it. I know that I can get her up there in a hurry if it's necessary.
Thank you, sir. Quentin, I want to assure you, I would never want to see Celia suffer on my account.
You're a very courageous young man, Grant, and I just pray that you can beat this illness.
Let's hope that I can. So you see, Celia's fears have not been completely unfounded. I just didn't know what to do.
Don't worry about it. I'll think of something. I'll reassure her. She won't suspect a thing.
It would certainly ease my mind.
I just know you're going to lick this, Grant. And before I go, I want you to know one thing. I'm very privileged to have a man like you as part of my family.
I'm off to the grocery store.
Well, it's a dirty job, but someone's got to do it.
I'll be back soon.
Look, I've got 5 minutes, otherwise I'm going to miss my plane.
Okay, good.
All right, what is so urgent?
I have a seat. Can you get back from New York by 8:30?
Probably.
Not much time.
What is it that you want?
Holly and I are going out to dinner tonight with the Putnams. And after that, we're going on to the theater.
You want me to water your plant?
No, I want you to watch my house. Call it a reflex action, but I think somebody wants me out of this place rather badly tonight.
To search for the microfilm.
And I intend to comply with their wishes. However, I want to catch them red-handed. I will organize some backup for you later on.
No, I handle this myself.
Terrific.
Look, I do not want any of your amateurs mucking this up.
And I don't want you in this alone if there's more than one person involved.
That's not likely.
But it's possible. Now, look. We've got one chance here. I want the deck totally stacked in our favor.
All right. But you keep them out of sight and far away from the house.
Okay, that's a deal. I'll have them stationed in the park with binoculars so they can observe all the entrances. If there's going to be more than one person, we'll organize it.
Otherwise, I handle this alone.
Now, heroic.
That's what I'm saying.
So you keep telling me. But remember, you're in this alone.
That's just the way I like it.
Well, it's just time for me to get to the airport, get my plane.
Yeah, plenty of time.
You know I always like to get to the airport early. I loathe rushing.
Well, then what's this? Just hold on a minute. You talked to Grant, right?
Well, yes. Well, there's nothing wrong. The man is an absolute gem.
I know that, but what's bothering him?
Nothing.
Then what were all these weird phone calls about?
Oh, Grant's just been under a lot of strain.
That is the same line he's been using with me. But I thought you were going to get to the bottom of it.
Well, I have. I mean, Grant's a hard worker. I mean, it's not an easy thing being a conscientious doctor nowadays.
It's not an easy thing being a confused wife, either.
Oh, Celia, the man adores you, and he knows what's best for you.
You have been absolutely no help at all. I guess I'm just going to have to ask him point blank.
No.
Why not?
Celia, it might help if you didn't press Grant so much.
How else am I going to find out what's going on?
Well, you could try subtler tactics.
Such as?
Letting him be. Believe me, he knows what he's doing.
About what?
Making you happy.
I am happy when he's happy. And he hasn't been happy.
You've got to trust him more, Celia. He has your best interest at heart.
I want to do something.
Everything's fine, Celia.
Are you sure there's nothing wrong?
Would you think I'd be running out on just like this now if there was something wrong? No, Grant knows what he's doing.
You've always been right before.
Well, then trust me, will you? I really do have to get going.
Call me when you get in.
Oh, I will. I love you, sweetheart.
Dr. Putnam.
Hello, darling. How are you?
I'm just fine, Celia. Tell me, has your father left yet?
Yes, he just left, and I feel so much better after talking with him.
Do you? Good. Well, darling, tell me, what's the agenda for tonight?
Well, Holly and Robert accepted.
Good. Wonderful.
Yeah, we'll be meeting them at the Floating Rib before we go to the theater.
That's fine.
Good. Well, I'll let them know. I think this could be just the sort of evening we need right now.
Celia, it very well could be. I'll see you later.
Details?
You're meeting the Scorpios at the Floating Rib and heading out to the theater from there.
And the house?
They don't have a live-in, so it should be empty all evening.
Excellent, Grant, excellent. You're still a good agent when you want to be. You succeed when you have to.
I've been well trained.
Yes, you have. I just wish you'd remember that more often. I'll be in touch.
Natalie, we're on for tonight. The Scorpio place will be empty. Yes, it is good news, isn't it? Tonight we claim the other half of the microfilm for ourselves.